How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my new video with Studio One. I've been using it for about a few years now, so I decided to make a quick getting started series to help everybody who switched over from other DAWs get started with Studio One. So my first video coming up will be the start screen. Sit back, relax. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments or shoot me an email, and all of that will be in the description as well. So here, let's get started. All right, so when you start up your program, you will be met with this screen here. I'm not sure if you can bypass this, but this is where I start. So this is where we're gonna start. All right, so we're gonna start from the top and then work our way down. But here on the left-hand side, you will see the SoundCloud logo. Studio One does allow you to upload your projects directly to SoundCloud once you finish. I don't use it because I don't use SoundCloud that often, or it's been a while since I've used it, but you have that option if you want to. Next to that, you have the macros button. Studio One also allows you to create different custom shortcuts and things and macros and things like that to make your job a little bit easier. I use a few of them, and we'll go over my custom layout a little bit later. But for right now, there's your button. All right, over here we have the transfers. This is basically where all of your downloads, your past downloads will be. So any updates or packs that you've downloaded will be here if you need to reference them for some odd reason. This is just your start button here. Basically, we're on the start page, so it doesn't do anything. And then songs and projects. These songs and projects links will be down here as well, so you can click on those if you want to. But coming up to the start new song, basically this starts a new session for you. They have different styles to help you get started. So if you're working on a different style of music or a different genre or podcast or anything like that, you can click on this and then it'll get you started a little bit quicker. Basically just like a little template. Studio One also has settings for different interfaces. I believe this is all of PreSonus. Yep, all PreSonus interfaces. So if you have one and you are worried about getting started, you can use this and it'll help you out. And then you have the user tab here, which houses your custom things. So I have a podcast template here that I use for my podcast editing. So that's here. On this side is basically set up the same as any other DAW that you've used. So song title, location where you would save the sessions, sample rate, and then these are your settings here for your sessions. So nothing too fancy here in this section. All right, projects. Don't know if you know, but Studio One will allow you to master as well. So you can put that in a different session that's just strictly for mastering. Basically, just set up the same way as the song startup, name, location, sample rate, and so on and so forth. Not gonna get too much into mastering, but I do have a few sessions that I've used for mastering as well. But for the Getting Started series, we're going to keep it simple. And then this is for recent documents, recent files that you have opened up. You can click on that and locate those recent files. This is where any past sessions that you've worked on will be housed for easy access. But for me, I have a few clients who have me sign NDAs, so I can't have that information here. But this is where all of your things will be. Songs, any past songs, and same for projects as well. Over here, this is where you can get a little bit customization. So you can do your artist profile, your name, your logo, or things like that, any picture that you want. Also, your SoundCloud page, if you have one. Your name, the genre of music that you work on, and then your website if you have one. So here is where you would configure your devices, so your interface. So you would choose one here. So I'm using the Sapphire, so I have it here. Right now I'm doing a recording, so I'm not sure if I click on this would it mess up anything, so I'm not going to chance it. But here you do sample rate, bit depth and all that stuff. Basically the same as any other DAW you guys have used. But that's the simple overview. Also, you can check for updates. I'm using Studio One 4, so there aren't any updates for me, I don't believe, since Studio One 5 is out. And then a little bit about Studio One, the people who worked on it and things like that. Over in this section will be where any updates, any news. So when PreSonus has different deals during like the holiday season, all of that be here for quick access, so you can access that without any problem. Any tutorials as well. Yep. So demos and tutorials are here. So anything that Personas puts out, if you're not on their YouTube page, you can access those here without having to go to that. Well, I'm sure it'll take you to that YouTube page so you can subscribe later, but for easy access here, just in case something pops up when you're working on a session that you're interested in, you can click on it here and then you'll be good to go. Other than that, just their social media profiles and things like that. And, that's about it. So this is start page, basically where you get started with all your sessions. And then, whether it is regular mixing and mastering or just recording. Up next, we'll start with building the session and maybe some templates here and there. All right, talk to you guys later.